Okay, so let's start with Nicki Minaj. I have done this reading twice. The first time I did it, there's the sun. First time I did it, the light and the sound was bad. The second time, the camera fell and it went all everywhere, and I couldn't figure out how to edit that part out. There is a reason for everything, so let's do it now. So first thing we're going to do is look at new music and see if there's new music coming out. Now, she says she was dropping freestyles until the album actually hits. So new music. There is a Gut Instinct, Going with the Flow, the King of Cups. There is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio Man involved. There's the Label. This came up the last time I did it. The Ten of Pentacles. There's the Ace of Cups. This is people she's working with. So there's a good time around it. So no bad feelings with the album. There is Balance with the Justice card. That came up the last time too. This is also vertical to the Label. So there is some legal stuff. So of course this is a legal thing, you know. Copyrights and whatnot. There is the Four of Pentacles, keeping this kind of close to the chest, keeping it sort of concealed. This is not something everybody, not the coming of the album, but the intricacies of the album. You know, no leaks and no things like that. Now, I got the High Priestess the last time, which is also like a, not a secret, but that's what it means. But that's not what I'm trying to say. It's more of a in-house thing, not something to be spread to the rest of the world. Moving forward, and victory is in the fear. I did see the last time that the album was going to be pushed back. So there isn't a original release date, and that it will be pushed back. So the fear is moving forward. So that makes sense. There is a strategy. There is a bit of sort of heavy-handedness with a couple of people too that may be around her. So there may be some manipulation of the charts or manipulation of the media, which is the thing that all of them do. So, and this is sort of a win at all costs. This is in the desire. So this has to hit hard. You know, with BET dissing her the way they did, saying that she was drugged by her lace front because Cardi B had such a good time at the Grammys or wherever she was, and this has sort of been the year of the Cardi. They kind of dogged Nicki out. And Lil Wayne said that, that's who that feels like, but he said that if she boycotts BET, then he's with her. And of course, BET issued a statement saying, oh, we're sorry for that comment. Page of Pentacles, that does bring money, so this will be a success. But it will have a pushback to it. So, with all things, there may be a little manipulation of the number, but whatever. Also, Queen Latifah had a tribute that apparently she was not at. I haven't looked that up to verify or anything, but that's what this request was that I was supposed to do a week ago. That she had a tribute and Nicki was not there. Now, I do know Nicki Minaj said, because she was on the Queen Latifah show when Queen Latifah had her talk show. And she says that, you know, she highly respects Queen Latifah and, you know, she paid her homage and the whole bit. They didn't talk about Lil' Kim. And what I saw is that Nicki Minaj, this is in the last video, that Nicki Minaj was not asked to be there because of some of the feelings that people have towards her. So let's see if it reflects here. There was a plan. It was off the ground. This is kind of what it mirrors what I did before. So there were some things that were sort of intricate into the invitation. So there was expected to be one, and something fell apart at the last minute. The Six of Cups. So this is something that was in the past. So this plan to go was based on past relationships. Because like I said, she did pay homage to Queen Latifah. I believe that they're on good terms. Queen Latifah is not really a malice type of person, so I don't think this came from her. But this is some sort of battle-worn, battle-weary. This is a person of tenacity, though showing great strength, pushing through, pushing forward. What that says to me, though, is she had to push back. There's the Judgment, so there's more past coming up again. There's the offer, so there was an offer issue. The Four of Cups is an offer. Offer coming to you. But she felt some kind of way about it. And then the High Priestess. So this is not something that ever hit the news. High Priestess means secrets, means sort of intuition and all that, but it's a secretive card. So there was something a little more in depth or a little more deeper into that is not shown to the rest of us. The World card. Completion. Sort of change that's in the fear. This is in the environment. This is the Three of Cups. There was supposed to be, like I said, the celebration. That's what was going on at the time. This is the environment card. There's the Queen of Cups. There was the Queen of Water involved, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Then the Money Man. This is the person who eventually said it's not going to go down. So, doing this reading, I won't go so much into that part, because the part I found that was most interesting, that I have to share with you now, because I have to redo it, is how do the female rappers of today, of yesteryear, like, you know, the MC Lights and the Yo-Yos, I'm not singling them out, I'm just using them as examples, feel about Nicki Minaj. There's the Tower. So they want her to come down a notch, some of them. Now we could do like individual, how does this person feel, how does that person feel, but in general, this is how she is looked upon. She did say she made rap, or female rappers, mainstream, so some of them feel as though she's a little cocky, so she needs to come down a notch. That's how they feel. The Empress. So this is the motherly energy. So some of them feel, this is actually good, some of them feel, well, this is the first card. This could say some of them feel as though she's holding the door open right now, which is what Queen Latifah told her when Queen Latifah had her talk show. She said, thank you for holding the door open for us, because it could easily slam shut, because you know they only do one at a time. Then there is the partnership and the togetherness. So some of them love her and some of them want her to come down. I think they all love her. They maybe just see her in a different light. There is the World card, so there is some completion in world stage. They see her as the international superstar. And then there's the King of Pentacles. So stability. And, you know, on top of the world type of thing. That's how some of them see, which is a good thing. Then you have strength. So under the motherly energy is strength. So again, they do see her as someone who is opening the door. So maybe they don't care for her attitude, but they know she's good for the culture of female rappers. The Three of Cups, there is a man underneath it. So under the celebration of it all, under or over female rappers, period, is always a man. either orchestrating their careers or orchestrating their beefs, whatever it is. There's the Queen of Wands underneath the world. So this might be her as the fire energy, as the boss. Under the man is the institution. So this is going to be the more legal side and the more financial stability side. So I'm thinking this is just legal people. She seems to have a good team is what that's saying. Under the strength is the deceit. So therein lies. First half seems to be they like her. And then here comes the win at all cost. You know, she's more of a person who will take down the competition instead of working with those around her. Now, that's not saying that that's true. That's saying that that's how it's being seen. There is the Page of Pentacles under the man, so there's money under the man once again. There's the Chariot. The Chariot is victory, but this is underneath the boss woman. Under the institution is the sort of the manipulating, almost like childlike manipulation. If you don't do this, I'm going to throw a fit type of thing. So there are some strings that are still being pulled, and there is a way that they see her. Again, these are both children, so they could see her as little girl go play, but she's telling you that I'm the boss and I got the victory. There's the new idea, so that's the new energy. They still see her as the new energy though, even with the Cardi. There's the Judgment. So I think with these two cards together, this is the new idea. This is sort of like the rebirthing. Maybe they wanted her to bring them on. Whoever these people are that feel as though she needs to be taken down a notch. Not taken down completely, just humble yourself. Maybe they thought she was their key to being put back on. This is rebirthing. That's the new job, new energy, new money. So it goes right along with what I just said. You got the new idea, you have the rebirthing, and then you got the new energy. And then there's the stability. So make a place at the table for me. I opened the door for you so that you can come along. I need you to bring me along and then make it stable for me. So that's how they see her. Some of them love her, and then some of them think that you should have put me on. But all in all, the album is coming out. There is going to be a pushback. If it's not already pushed back, maybe that's why the freestyles are here. To sort of distract from the album not being released, but there's going to be some new bonds, new relationships, maybe even new fans. So maybe there is a different venture coming up for you. Maybe you're going to do a little more television because you do want to be an actress, you did say, even over being a rapper. So explore that. We'll see what happens.